This meeting is being recorded.
Hi, we're live. Did I get a package? You got your knife on you?
Yeah.
Can you open it? Nothing
And
like,
greetings to you too.
nothing like real life.
Everybody get out their knives. I've got one somewhere. Oh, look, I have a screwdriver.
Oh, I love my
Sharp
shoes.
beauty objects.
I got new shoes. I got new walking shoes.
God help us.
What kind are they?
Where are you going to walk
Shoes.
now?
They're
Oh,
Aren't they cute?
Yeah. What kind are they? Are those the ones you see advertised a lot on Facebook?
No, I got them on Amazon.
those are like the ones you and I want.
I know.
I don't know what they're called.
Oh,
I'll send you the link. It's on Amazon. I'll send you the link because they're a real good price. And they got really good ratings. They had like over 1,000 ratings and they were good ratings.
Yes, but do they make wide?
Yes. Yes.
I'm so
boy
excited.
toys.
Oh my God. We're we're doing a show. Y'all do know that, right?
Right.
Well, you know what happens when your guest has a situation and cannot be with us?
Yeah, so
Today.
let me just say Catherine Krieger can't be with us today. I don't know. She just said she was not able to make it. So we hope all is well. And
Absolutely.
I will keep y'all
Have a little
apprised.
baby. We want to make sure we send positive energy to her for sure.
She's a mom with 3 kids. That's all
Yes.
that's all you need to know. 3 kids.
Hey, really?
So
Hands full.
she does. So we are the spiritual neighborhood and the hell with it. We're just winging it today. So, so Elizabeth had a great idea. What was it? What did you call it?
Three cards today. What we're going to do is somebody ask a question, even if it's us, and then we'll draw. Each of us will draw a card and see how close we come to the same answer.
I want to ask a question.
Oh God!
God.
I don't have enough cards for that.
You don't know. You were so mean to me. I swear to God.
Is it yes, no? I have a pendulum.
You know what you can do with that pendulum, right?
No. Oh, you know what? Oh
What?
my God!
What?
We should have had Luann bring that with her when we did that house investigation.
Well, let's just run right over there right now and do it again.
Okay, bye.
No.
I'll see y'all.
I had pendulums in my bag. If I'd known that.
Well, hell, we didn't know that.
Well, you didn't say you wanted them. I gave you dowsing rods to
Didn't think
use.
about it. We just didn't think about it. Okay, what's your question? What is your question?
Am I retired officially, or am I ever going to work again? In anything.
Well, now that is 2 questions, honey.
Well,
What capacity
here's the
are
thing.
we-
As an investigator, as an entertainer, teaching class, I don't care. Pole dancing, corner walker, I don't care. Is somebody going to pay me for this wonderful talent that I have doing
Just let's
something?
narrow it down. There's too much. So let's find out if you're going to continue to be an investigator. Okay.
All right. Should I do cards too?
Luann's going to go first.
Oh, shit. Okay.
Get your shit together, Luann. Pay
Oh.
attention.
Ooh. Ooh.
It's normal to berate your card reader because it always improves the reading.
Not.
Well, what the hell is she doing now? Oh my God.
I'm going to read for you.
Where did you get that? I want one.
Where did I get? Oh, dollar store.
Oh my God, that is too cute.
Look at that. I'm having to lift up my pedals because I can't.
I had to lift up my pedals so they didn't fall in the toilet.
Why do I go there? I can't believe I do this. Okay. Okay, so your question is?
I don't know.
Oh, yeah, about investigating.
I
Yes,
forgot.
Well,
Are we just pulling one card? Are we just pulling one card?
Yes.
Well,
All right, Luann, you go first, please. Oh, wow. Okay, I've got the garden. That means there are so many different things for you to work. I'm going to pull one more.
My cards suck. I hope y'all get better cards. I'm going to keep pulling until I get one I like.
Yeah, this says yes.
Yes.
And it includes all the above.
I don't know what that means, so explain it to me.
In other words, yes.
Anything you're doing for the public.
Yeah.
The garden.
That's what the
Thank
garden
you. Thank you.
And what's
To
the
me-
rider? What's the rider mean?
Well, in this deck, it's a female on there, and it's like if you just give yourself enough time, it's going to take off. But really, this is someone who's about to just really just run into all kinds of stuff, and it's got the number 1 here, and I look at that as 2021. But this is your garden. You do all kinds of things.
I
Okay.
do. I do a lot of
You
things.
do. Yeah. So if we look at it from 20, or is that 2? No, that's 20, and this is 01, 2021.
Okay.
So yes, I would say from this point of view, if your question was originally, am I going to do this, 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 and this? The answer is yes, but more likely, more so in 2021.
Okay.
Not so much this year.
Okay. All right. So what, Luann?
So you're going to have a lot, but you're going to have to be careful not to take on too much. And, anytime there's a reading, I don't have to tell you this, right? 6 weeks to 3 months, but it's not going to show you more than that. So September, October, November.
Cool.
So Elizabeth's probably right on, straight up.
Oh, geez. God.
Elizabeth farted?
Yeah.
Elizabeth farted? Is that what you just
She hit my eye. Did you see that? Oh,
Yes.
my God. So,
Okay, so I just freaked myself out. I pulled the same card 3 times because I didn't like it the first time and pulled
that's
it.
what they show you. Try to get another one.
Well, wait a minute. Let me tell you what the card is, and then you tell me what you think it means. It's the Ace of Water with my angel cards, okay? And it says that spiritual growth and enhanced intuition and a new home and a resurgence in your relationship.
That's positive all the way around. So the answer is yes.
So, and the relationship you're asking about is your work relationship.
Right.
So, yes.
And
Yeah, so-
you're going to love it more than you ever have because it's going to you're going to realize how valuable that was to you or is to you. Let me do my seer cards.
What do those look like? I don't think I've seen those. Let me see your
Nice.
seers. Oh, those are cool.
Light seer.
Isn't that pretty?
That is
It's
pretty.
a combination of tarot oracle, really, because it has a statement on each card.
Yeah. Okay, I'm going to draw one card and see what it says for you in your quest.
I got another question. You're going to love this question.
Oh, it's the 3 of Wands.
What's that mean?
Hold on.
What's that
Learning.
I want to look to see what she wrote in here, 3 of Wands.
What the hell is she doing with that line?
Trying to
I'm
read.
going to read.
Yeah, you guys have no idea what it's like to get the camera set up to where you can see us. We can't see crap.
Okay, here is what it says. This is why I like it, is because she literally treats it as if it is a tarot card, 3 of Wands.
Oh.
Awesome body on that card.
Yes.
Surfboard.
It's like looking in the mirror.
Yeah. There is Deborah right there
Surfing.
with her board.
I don't surf.
It says, I am expectant and optimistic, and I know that my dream is on the way.
Cool.
So that is such a positive card. But it's also Wands. What is Wands? Creativity,
Passion.
fire, passion. And that's your passion.
That's cool.
And whatever the top 3 of your passions are, that's what's going to be manifested. The top 3.
My top is teaching and speaking, and this show and doing things like this show is in the top. And then just giving people information that helps them, regardless of how I do it. Those are my.
Okay, well, then that's your top 3.
All right. Here's our next question: are the people on Facebook ever going to get themselves together and start acting like decent human beings?
No.
You really think we need to pull a card for that?
No, I just want to throw that out there.
Go to the next one.
I just want to throw that out there. I want to put my new shoes on.
Well, I got the Page of Wands, and that's all about thought, but it's about someone who is still young at thinking and putting their words together. No, not you, the crazy people.
Oh.
Yeah. So they do not think before they post.
Well, it's like everyone has lost their sense of humor, or maybe they just never had one and I didn't notice it before now. You
I
can't,
just don't think they had it.
It's few and far between.
You know?
Kind of like common sense. Yeah, it's hard to find that now.
so,
People are just grouchy all the time.
and it's not getting any better because you know what? So many of the comedy clubs have closed down. This guy that I follow on Facebook, and Scott and I've gone to see his shows a lot, and we chat with him occasionally, and he'll send us tickets, or he used to just come see the show here locally. He says he may never work again, because he's not famous, and so many of the clubs have closed down that they have no idea what's going to happen to the comedy culture, and I just find that horrible.
Well, that's a major issue with the people in the arts. That is a huge deal right now.
You would think that they could come up with a comedy room on Zoom, for crying out loud.
Comedy room on Zoom. That's this station.
That's us, baby doll. And do you see them paying us?
Now.
Do you see them?
Comedy room on Zoom.
I mean,
Here we are.
Seriously, I had to watch Elizabeth like 5 times last night, the last 5 minutes of our show, from Tuesday. She was so funny. What is Luann doing?
What are you doing, Luann?
What the hell?
What are you doing?
What did you do?
You're eating something. That's what it is. Okay. We caught you eating. That's what it was. Okay.
My son brought me something. He's very kind
Attentive.
that way. Yes.
He's very attentive.
Well, where's mine?
Am I the only one that does not have a servant of some sort here? Apparently.
Well, Elizabeth.
Let's, okay. Next
Okay.
question.
All right. Next question.
Oh, wait a minute.
People out there.
Wait a minute. Martha says she's hilarious. And Martha says too many are too sensitive, and instead of laughing at themselves or doing something else. Kimberly said, hi. Bonnie Strauss is watching.
Hi, Bonnie. Hi, Bonnie.
Carrie's watching,
Hi,
and
Carrie.
and Jennifer.
Martha, is your damn book done so we can get started on the new show?
Yeah, really.
Martha.
Ask a question. Let's ask that question.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, let me pull a card. No. Martha, get the damn book. Get off the Facebook and go
Get
finish
it.
the book.
She's got the world card.
I got the
Look at
world.
that. It can be an international bestseller.
That's right. International bestseller for you, Martha.
Okay, what did I get? I got the 4 of Pentacles. Cha-ching! Money here.
I may
Martha.
have run Martha off. She's not.
Listen,
Martha.
I'm really looking forward to it.
Me too.
That's why I bought that gimbal for that and the house clearing and.
We're going to do a slumber party at the Haunted Hill House when we can all get out again. We're going to go do a slumber party there. And,
That sounds like a fun.
and then I'm going to
idea.
spend all night scaring y'all. I'm going to be jumping out and going, boo,
No.
all night long.
No.
What do you mean, no?
There is nothing, I don't think there's anything more scary than what happened to me in that house when I had the energy run up my back, up to my head and then gone.
That
and
was-
I was like,
That scared you? I didn't know it scared you.
I'd never had it happen before. And I was like, okay, they're leaving now and I get to feel it.
Oh, see, I thought it was
It's an
cool.
experience for her. That was all new.
Yeah, I didn't know.
Yeah,
I didn't
that was
know that. I wish you'd told me that.
Well, Well, it was a new experience. That's why it was scary. That's why when people go to find ghosts, they become shocked when they find them. You know? Oh my God, it's real.
That just kicks me down when no, that's not the right term. I laugh so hard I just fall on the ground. Maybe that's it. People that go to these haunted houses, they go with the intention of seeing
something paranormal,
and then they get scared and then they run out. Oh my God, it's real, it's real, it's real.
I know. The only time I've ever been scared, it was not at a real deal. And it's not really scared. It's just when you get so overwhelmed by the sensations. I went to a haunted house years ago with a really good friend of mine, but he's shorter than I am, okay? And it was over there off of 35, and it was built upon the apocalypse. So there was all these lights going off and things like that, and bombs. And then they had a helicopter that was crashed that you had to crawl through. And I didn't realize it until that moment. I can't stand the sound of chainsaws. It just gets all over me. And this guy came up behind me with a chainsaw, and I immediately turned around and punched him in the face. Well, that was the wrong thing to do. I didn't really hurt him, but that targeted me for the rest of the tour. So they kept jumping out at me with those chainsaws. And after about the fourth one, my nerves could not take it anymore. And the friend of mine was a lot shorter than me. And I grabbed him by the nape of his neck and I said, "Run, motherfucker, run!" And I'm carrying him through the rest of the haunted house, because I couldn't take it anymore. It was like nails on chalkboard. I could not take that. Oh,
I'm trying to think of I don't really like real loud sounds. You know, really, really loud sounds. And I think a chainsaw would be too loud for me.
It's because it revs. It goes.
I don't think I like that.
It's the rhythm of it. So Martha says that I don't scare her. She's working on the book, and shit happens all the time at Hill House. Tell me something I don't know, Martha.
Yeah. And you're going to a haunted house that's been paranormal for years and years and years. Why are you surprised when somebody comes along and you either feel it or see it?
I don't know.
I know, but it's funny video. I love to watch those videos that Martha puts up.
Oh my God, they're great.
I'm surprised that people will sign off and let them post those things because they look so ridiculous.
Oh my! And scream like girls. I love it. I love that. Of course, we scream like girls too, but I think that's awesome.
I see it as a privilege, though. It's a privilege that we get to experience that because they don't have to say anything.
That's because we're good.
What?
Okay.
I got lost. What do you mean? What?
It's a privilege to see the paranormal come to life for you. In other words,
I thought you were talking about the people screaming.
No, the spirits are there, and they don't have to tell you they're there. They don't have to show themselves. They don't have,
Right, it's because we're good.
Well, I think it's the same thing like when I go to the grocery store and people come up and ask me questions. I'm like, why? What is it about me that attracts this crap?
Well, I used to question that too, but I think that the thing of it is we are approachable, and not a lot of people these days are, and we are approachable. People aren't afraid to ask us questions. People aren't afraid to, get relatively close to our space. But the other thing is we also look like we know what we also look like we could help them, not necessarily work there, but we would know,
right. Martha says that it could be us there one night screaming.
It could be.
Yeah.
The only way I would scream is something scratched me, because that would hurt. That would make me scream just because it hurt.
I don't want any scratches.
I got scratched.
I don't want to
once.
go somewhere and spend the night though like that. I really don't. That does not appeal to me at all.
I have too many questions to be afraid, I think. Well, why weren't we here? What year were you here? And
well, for me, it would depend on if the beds are comfortable. I don't like staying anywhere where the beds aren't comfortable.
I
like a 4-star hotel.
The whole deal is I snore too loud, and y'all would be thinking, "My God, that Mack truck is coming through that." Is that a ghost? No, that's Elizabeth.
Now, here's me at the Haunted Hill House. I would go to sleep after annoying everybody, trying to scare them and being silly. I'd lay down and go, I'm going to take a short nap. I'm tired. And then I'd sleep the rest of the night.
Yeah, yeah.
And you'd miss all the fun.
I would. And y'all go, oh, this happened. And I'm like, show it. I don't believe you. Show it.
I don't mind going and doing an investigation, but I don't want to spend the night there. That does not appeal to me.
Well, see, another thing is that I'm not really into doing investigations. Martha and I've had this conversation a couple of times. And I think that's another reason why when we start Unfinished Business, I'm not going to go in the field with her. I'm going to do the production from the studio. Not because I don't want to. It's interesting, but I feel an obligation because of my beliefs that if I run across somebody out there running around lost, I have to help them home. And a lot of people take offense at that.
Well, what was it? Didn't Martha say that they didn't really want their ghosts to go anywhere? They wanted them to stay.
Yeah, I mean, that's and apparently these people don't want to leave either.
Well, but, I think that you have to put the information in front of them and let them make a choice, because my experience has been that most of them didn't know they had a choice. And you've got to let them... Go ahead, Luann.
I'm sorry. You want someone who is unhappy if you think they're unhappy. You want them to be happy, so you want them to do other things. So,
that's our interpretation. That's not their interpretation.
Correct.
We don't know the lesson they're learning either.
Correct.
So Martha says going to the house, it's very comfortable there if you set it with good intentions, and that she has been scratched there, though, but she didn't even feel it when it happened, and the beds are comfy. So I would sleep all night. But
isn't the point of going where there's paranormal activity at night is to sleep during the day and be awake all night?
Yes, it's to be.
I'm sure that's what you think. I like sleeping at night. Nighttime is sleepy time.
Yeah. Wow. Well, I must be using the wrong kind of soap.
What's wrong with your face?
It's breaking out.
Well, thanks for sharing.
You're welcome.
All right. Martha, have you got a question you want us to answer? Okay. Martha says the house has spirits that come and go. They don't want anyone to be forced to stay. Yeah, I know. We're talking about in general, Martha. Just, I've been at houses where people go, oh, I have so-and-so here, and, I like having them here. And I'm like, well, don't be selfish. If they don't want to be here, give them the option of leaving. And I just feel compelled to talk to them and say, do you want to go? Do you need help going? Do you need someone to hold your hand? Do you know that you can go? But I've never actually gone to, in all honesty, never gone to a real commercial, so to speak, haunted house, like the Haunted Hill and stuff like that.
Well, Martha also told us about how there was a well under the house.
Yes.
And you remember how we were talking about the spring that was in that other house, and how we felt that was a natural portal.
Well, but I feel like that well under that house has been polluted energetically, whereas the spring under the house where we were at last week was not. It was pure, which is why everybody said they felt so comfortable in that room,
Luann, do you have a question?
We're really good at killing time, aren't we?
Yeah.
3 old ladies just sitting around crocheting verbally. Look what I made.
It's show and tell. No. Sorry to say it's show and tell, but don't go there.
I'll show you. I'll show you and tell you. I'll tell you.
I want to know about your shoes. I did want to know. So give us, when you
hang on. I'll look
write
it
them
up.
out, let us know.
I'll tell you right about it.
My question is, should I add to my repertoire of herb stuff?
What do you mean? What do you mean by that question? What do you mean by that?
What I mean is, I have a base of elderberry syrup, throat spray, the lip balm, and the...
Oh, absolutely. I don't even have to look at my cards. I can just tell you right now, absolutely. You need a full line. because like there's so many things out there that, and also the options of soft whip versus the more.
So you don't think it's odd for me to go from herbal syrups and throat sprays and things for like colds and flus to tattoo cream?
No. Why would I think that was odd?
Okay. No, just putting it out there, wondering.
No.
So Martha just posted, said that Kathy went upstairs yesterday at the Haunted Hill House and said she didn't want to ask any questions or say anything, but the spirit said thank you.
Awesome.
Maybe they were lonely. Martha, maybe they were lonely.
Yeah.
All right.
Eight of Wands.
Eight of Wands.
All right.
Eight of Wands.
What does that mean?
Sorry.
Eight of Wands. It's go time. I fall into the flow of this quickening energy and I swiftly face my desires head on.
Oh,
So,
that?
yes,
Okay.
Do it.
All right, get your pen out real
It means
quick.
speed, velocity, travel. All kinds of energy is going to be happening for you. And Carrie and I have said this multiple times, and I said it in a reading yesterday. The 15th, 16th, and 17th of this month is going to be major times for people, either great ideas, creativity, ending things or beginning things. But the 15th, 16th, and 17th, those 3 days are going to be key for those of us in this field.
Well, I'm
It
going to
needs
add.
action. So it says, good news is coming too.
I'm going to add those things then.
I think you should.
Okay.
An under eye cream would be
Get that
good.
winter box ready.
All right, so get your pen ready.
Get
These
that winter
shoes,
box.
these shoes are STQ slip-ons. They have 15,193 reviews, of which they're 4-star rating. They come in black, purple, gray, black, white and black, dark gray, lighter gray, navy blue, purple, taupe, all black, and another kind of gray. Gray's the big thing. And
Okay.
they don't necessarily,
STQ slip on.
yeah, they don't necessarily have a wide, but it says that people with wide feet have found them comfortable.
Oh, okay. Is that because they're stretchy on top?
Yes, they are stretchy on top. So I saw that they were a good walking shoe, and I saw somebody wearing something like this in one of the magazines that looked similar, and I just like the black and white look. I thought that was really kind of
I do too.
sophisticated
I like
looking.
that.
You know, I try to dress like an adult.
I like it.
You know, not that I always succeed.
Oh man, I haven't dressed like an adult since, I guess I never have. No, I did when I was in banking. When I worked for corporate, I dressed as an adult.
Well, my daughter says
A
I'm just,
sophisticated adult, very tailored.
my daughter says I'm a sophisticated hippie, whatever the hell that means.
A hippie with class. That's good.
Yes.
That's
I
a
have-
good thing.
I have too much class and not enough sass.
I don't think
I don't
that's
think
right.
that's true. I don't think that's nay.
I'm the-
Nay, Robin, nay.
All right, Elizabeth,
Yeah.
ask a question.
Wow, you would think I'd have 1,000 of them, wouldn't you?
What will you eat for breakfast tomorrow?
I know the answer.
So, it's going to be waffles. I know that.
But what will it look like?
I was so hungry today. I ate my waffles, and I thought, oh my God, I forgot the Elizabeth's cooking with waffles today. Somebody wanted to know if that's all I ate every day. Was it no?
What difference does it make? Why is it any
What
of
is
their
my-
business?
What would be my question? Yeah, y'all need to just y'all probably need to go on. I cannot believe I don't have a question. I just really thought I did. Apparently I don't.
Okay, so Carrie told me I had Indian gods, and I thought, where
Yes.
in the world did that come from? And I thought,
Yes.
well, you know, my mother and my grandmother were in Council Bluffs, Iowa, and there were a lot of Dakota there. know, they're part of the Sioux. So my question is, are my guides a part of the Sioux Dakota or Dakota Sioux?
Okay. Awesome. Let us find out.
Or maybe I should ask if one of them, one or more.
I'm just asking right now if you actually have Native American blood. I'm going there first.
Okay.
So that was kind of the same way I asked it, and I got the Three of Water with my cards here, which is about celebrating and having more fun. So basically what that card is saying, don't worry about it, just have fun with it and enjoy it.
Yeah.
Okay?
Wow, Page of Pentacles.
Page of
What does that mean?
Page of Pentacles. One moment, please.
One moment, please. Our
Page of Pentacles.
gypsy's recharging.
One moment. I can be practical and realistic and still run ahead to meet my dreams. Manifesting new opportunities, good news, ambition, skills, and training, financial opportunities, new career paths, new connections. Yes, new connections. Exploring the exploration of the stage. Oh my God, you on stage. Earth magic, making plans a reality.
Earth magic. Well,
Earth magic.
What the
Earth
American
magic.
Indians?
Earth
Yes.
magic.
Yeah.
Won't you
Earth
be
magic.
mine?
I did do some research when I was doing research for the elderberries about the different herbs and things that American Indians use.
Well, I find it interesting. This card, this particular individual is holding a mandala,
Mm.
and her roots begin with the understanding of her heart. So it's earth, it's magic.
So
So yeah.
here's the thing. Even without the physical connection, it's just cool to have that.
It is cool.
I got to read what Martha just said to y'all, though. This is hilarious. She's such a punster. I enjoyed listening today. Got to run. I have unfinished business to tend to.
That was good. Okay. She gets an A. A plus.
Unfinished business.
That looks like vampire teeth.
No, I've got vampire teeth.
That look like vampire teeth. Do you really? Ew.
Not no more.
I will never say bite me to you because you would.
Ever.
They used to be my favorite saying, bite me.
Yeah, you don't want that.
Yeah.
Especially if you're doing an investigation. Oh, bite me. Oh, sorry.
Yeah, no.
Excuse me.
No, never mind.
Scratch that out. Nope,
Bring your
wait,
friends.
nope,
Bite me. It'll be an orgy.
Nope. Scratch that out. Nope.
You know, don't you think, though, people just take all of this just way, way, way too seriously? I mean, and they should have more fun with it in general. Everything is not oogie boogie, you know? I mean, it's just a continuation of our lives, just in a different format. And, there's an old joke. I forget who said it, but it says, if you're bisexual, it's a wonderful thing because it just doubles your chances for a date on Saturday night. And, being in touch with the spiritual side of life is kind of the same thing. It just kind of doubles or triples or quadruples your chances of having friends,
Well, and manifesting things that you think might not, be available.
Yeah. Yeah, absolutely.
And why not? Why not ask them to help? And a lot of the people over there want to. They want to continue to do something. But what I'm finding very interesting is that, the veil that they call that separates us between whatever's there.
The planes.
Yeah, that seems to be getting a lot thinner. It isn't just not getting closer to Halloween and this time of, the year. It's just getting thinner in general. But I think it's because we need the help. This is global, and they want to help globally. So, but I ask I ask my guides all the time for help, or my mom.
Well, since Carrie talked to me, I've been being more verbal about it to my guide.
Wow.
because before it was like, well, it's just me, But my friend, you remember my friend that passed? It was only like texted me, and I heard her say my name and that she was okay.
See, I don't seek them out. I let them come to me if they want to. But I talk to God a lot, which people think is crazy, So I don't talk about that
now
much.
Now we know what's wrong with the world.
So
oh my God, she's calling me again. Will she ever just not?
Now, Deborah, I have other people to tend to.
Well,
I have other people to help here.
And here's my statement to him. You made me this way, so this is your fault.
Ooh. You said it, not me.
I do. I give him a little sass once in a while. I do. I have to admit it.
I mean, that is part of the deal. You can say all of these things. Thank God we don't, in some circumstances, have immediate gratification.
No. And I tell him, I said, if you've got someone to send to talk to me, I'm ready to listen. But, it's just as easy for us to talk as it is for you to send a guide. I mean, so I like to talk to him directly, and I get information from other things as well. I'm not saying that that's the only thing I do, but I do love it when you hear direct messages wherever they come from. I remember I was in the hot tub one night and I was really mad at God and I'm yelling at him. And I think you saw it at the house. Sometimes I'm talking in my head and sometimes I'm talking out loud and I don't really think about which is which.
Yeah. It's for real.
Yeah. So I'm yelling out loud. And, I'm sure the neighbors were really loving that. And I am just cussing God out one side of nut than the other because I am so mad and so disappointed in my circumstances. And I just screamed at him. I'm like, I am so mad at you. I'm never talking to you again.
Uh-huh.
And I immediately heard laughter.
Yeah, it's funny.
Yeah. And he goes,
it is funny.
And then he goes, well, what are you doing right now? And I started laughing and everything was better. And it's just, I've just been really comfortable just saying whatever I want to him ever since then.
And many people feel that they can't talk to God unless they're saying a prayer.
Yeah, and I don't think
that's true.
I don't either.
For me.
No, I think prayers are good sometimes because it helps you to get focused. But I think conversations are better.
Well, that's what we should be able to have a conversation with God.
Yeah.
Well, look at Neil Donald Walsh. I mean, his Conversations with God.
Yeah.
Great books. Oh my God. Awesome books. It's a great, great series to get started with because it's just an ordinary guy who's just living in a tent.
An ordinary guy in a van down by the river.
Down by the river.
That's one of my
I miss him. I miss Chris Farley.
I do too.
I miss him a lot.
Him and John Candy. Oh my God.
Oh my God.
Oh my God.
Two awesome people. I miss Robin. I miss Steve Irwin. I miss him. I miss those people.
I do too. But I would have dated John Candy. I thought he was hot.
I did too. I did. I just thought he was just such a kind person. He just seemed to be so kind. He's just a kind individual.
And I know that they wrote scripts, but he was quick-witted.
Yeah.
Without the script.
Yeah.
Well, if you look at his eyes, there was just something in his eyes that you just, oh my God, they were incredible.
Yeah, he was just a kind soul. I mean, he really was, but he was funny, but he wasn't hurtful. He wasn't mean. You know, he wasn't brutal or callous.
No.
And he was just naturally funny.
Yeah.
Just a funny person. But yeah.
Oh my God. So we just ramble on like three old women, don't we?
All right, so here's the card for the day.
Card for the day.
What is it? Pick a card for the day?
Is it a drink card? Buy one, get one free?
Doesn't matter. Pick your card.
Oh my God.
It's in the cards.
You're making me work.
It's not in the cards. It's in the cards.
You're making me work.
Okay, all three of our cards will represent what's going to happen for today.
Oh God.
Well, I'm not normal.
I have shuffled these 3 or 4 times, and it's the same thing with Hoodaha down there. Luann.
Hoodaha.
Hoo-ha.
That sounded nasty.
I am a member of the Hoo-ha tribe.
You touch my hoo-ha, I'm gonna punch you. There'll be no touching of my hoo-ha. That's my hoo-ha. You get your own hoo-ha.
This is sad. This is so sad.
What the hell is a hoo-ha?
It's like, it doesn't
Made up word.
It is a word used by Lewis Black.
Oh my God, I love him. He's hilarious.
And he calls it hoo-ha, whatever, hoo-ha. So it's the card, that's the card that I drew for Luann.
I forgot what it means.
Page of Pentacles. Yes, good news is coming. Major things are going to be happening. Get grounded.
Is this for us? Is this for us?
It's for
the
everybody,
week.
for today. For today.
All right. All right, Luann, what's yours say?
Oh, I accidentally drew two. So
Show off.
You're in charge.
I am? You know I am.
You're driving bus. You're in charge. You go where you need to go, but you have to do it with patience.
I will run you over with that bus. All right, here's the one I got. Isn't that pretty?
Yes.
Oh.
Okay.
Oh, three.
It's a 3.
It's the Three of Earth.
Oh my God, that's like the 3 of Pentacles.
Yeah, Three of Earth. And what this says is this is about having the power of creativity. And it says that you're finally going to get recognized for your quality of work. Not by this show or not. And it says, continue being a team player. So that means y'all can't quit.
Well, really, I'm having too much fun to quit. So sorry.
I know. Why would you want to quit? Do we not have a blast?
Yeah, we have fun.
Yeah, yeah. So Martha and I've already picked out the first place she's going to do an investigation.
Oh, where?
I can't tell you because you have.
Oh, dang.
We don't want you to have any predisposed ideas. But I'm going to do some extensive research, and there is an indirect personal connection for me to this place.
Oh my God. It's her house. Ah!
Bitch, please.
Oh, okay.
You know, I cannot believe how much abuse I take on this show.
Well, if you didn't like me, you wouldn't put up with it.
I like you a little.
I like you a little. And I even actually said I like you a lot. Like, woo.
Ooh, I'm so thrilled. Be my friend. Will you be my friend, please, 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 please.
Oh, God. Isn't it time to go now?
It is. I'm getting on the road. On the road again. Just can't wait to get on that road again. Are you surrendering?
Well,
Because
you're gonna go and have a good time. I think it's gonna be. I think it's gonna be well deserved.
Well, let me just tell everybody real quick. I'm going back to East Texas where I grew up, and I've been there before. It's not, but I'm going to stay with my cousin, and she and I were best friends until we were 11. There's like 5 months apart in our age, and we have reconnected after not seeing each other but twice since we were 11, and so I'm kind of excited about that. But we were
That's awesome.
we were inseparable until we were 11, and then when we moved to Dallas, you know, it really tore the family apart. So it'd be nice to reconnect. And
That's awesome.
And she's gonna fry me some fish. I'm excited.
Woo! Awesome.
Fish and hush puppies or cornbread?
Oh, I don't
Hush
know.
puppies.
Probably hush
Oh,
puppies.
Man, I miss those.
Yeah.
I miss those a lot.
Do you put onion in your hush
fried
puppies or not? Do you put onion in them? Do you put onion in your hush puppies?
Yes, I do.
And do you fry them flat in the cast iron, or do you make the ball ones?
Well, usually flat because I'm in a hurry.
Yeah, I like the flat ones better anyway.
And you're not asking me because you know I don't cook.
Do you even know where the kitchen is in your house?
Yes, I do.
And she has light in there now so she can see.
I do. I have, and I actually know all about the microwave and. Okay, so that's about the extent of my.
I was waiting her to say something else. Oh my
She can
God.
heat water for tea.
Because okay, I do cook. I do cook every one. Well, I do cook.
You know, my dad used to tell me when he and my mother got married that she couldn't boil water. So it was
It's pretty much. I can actually boil water. Luann, you really need to check into that Native American thing because all of a sudden I've just got a lot of like smoke in here, and it's got to be towards you.
Just ignore that. She farted. That's all.
No.
So when you say check into it, you mean my lineage?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, you should do your DNA. I think that's interesting.
I do too. I really do. I get a really good feel on that. I think that would answer a lot of questions for you. I think it really would.
I'm going to do the DNA and we'll talk about it on a Techno Tuesday.
I have my DNA done too.
Do you do,
I-
Elizabeth?
Yeah.
Have you had yours?
Mine is the whatever the hell it was. Yeah, that's how I found out about the Native American from.
23andMe or
No, it's the other one. It's a
Ancestry?
Kind of like Matrix.
That's a dog DNA.
I'm a bit.
I have a direct.
I told you a long time ago, back 8 years ago, in metaphysical terms. I said.
I have a direct. I have a direct line to Pocahontas. Direct line to Pocahontas
Oh.
on my mother's side of the family. I mean, it's
Oh,
straight.
that's awesome.
I mean, it's not like it goes this way. It goes straight.
Well, mine doesn't
So,
at all.
but you know, that's
It
so
does
far
go to South
back.
America.
This-
I mean, it does go into the Mayan Incan, situation from there. But that's what that lady told me in Houston and back in the early 1990s. So I've known that for quite some time. But now it's proven, proven her right after all those years.
Well, it's really interesting. I think you'll enjoy it, Luann. We found out a lot of discrepancies in our family stories. And like we have family that on one census, they're listed as Choctaw. And then on another census, they're listed as Cherokee. But yet I have no Native American blood that shows up because of
were
why,
they in
we don't know.
Oklahoma? Were they in Oklahoma or
Yes.
Arkansas?
No, in Oklahoma. And my grandfather actually, my mother's father actually lived on the reservation for a while, but he was red-haired and freckled and light-skinned. He was as light as I am. So, and supposedly the relatives, the Flies, that was their last name, that were Native American, we have some photographs of them from the early 1800s or whatever, when they first started doing photographs, they got full beards. And they're very French looking. So my theory is that they were Huguenots on the run because they were killing the Huguenots in France, and they came and moved in with some Indians here, or Native Americans, I'm sorry if that's offensive, Native Americans here, and lived that way because Flytown was a trading post. It was. And so I think they were on the run, hiding out. Maybe they were criminals. Maybe they were Huguenots, whatever. So
My adoptive grandmother was in Durant, Oklahoma, she was born in the territory of Oklahoma before it was a state.
Oh, wow, that could be anywhere.
yeah.
And her heritage was Cherokee.
Yeah. Well, a lot of people think that, but here's what I found out. A lot of people lived on the reservations, but that did not mean they were Native American. It meant that they were there trying to find places to homestead.
Shelter.
Yeah, and things like that. So I was told for years I was left by the gypsies, and unfortunately that's not true either because I have a direct bloodline to one of the Roses. So it's like, damn, I can't get a break anywhere. I just want to be interesting in my bloodline.
Yeah.
I wonder if you're connected to the Templars.
Supposedly, there's a hint of that. I don't know.
Isn't that the connection to the Rose?
Yes.
Yes.
It's always there with the Templars.
Yes.
It's
And
also a direct connection to, if I'm not mistaken, and I could be, Mary Magdalene as well.
I have heard that as well, but I don't know how to make those connections and what the storyline is. And one of these days when I have nothing better to do, I'm going to research that because I do feel a connection to the word Templar. Does that make sense?
Yeah. Yeah.
It does.
Yeah.
So, just a lot of interesting things. And
Make it simple. Just put Templar connection to Rose and just see what shows up.
oh, that's smart.
Or
Good idea.
Templar connection to Mary Magdalene and just see what shows up.
Well, I do know that connection. Supposedly, there were artifacts from Mary, and the Templars were in charge of guarding that, and also in charge of taking care of her. The original Templars were in charge of taking care of her, and then her lineage after that. So that's
Wasn't she supposedly went to the area that is now France?
yes, that's the story. That's the story. Which then, if you think about it, makes sense about the Huguenots in my lineage.
Going to that does, doesn't it?
Yeah, and that was one of the reasons why the Huguenots were being killed, is because there was religious problems and all kinds of crap. So a lot of that makes sense from a broad spectrum. So.
Wow, that's really interesting.
Yeah.
I like the information on the Knight Templars and how it all came to be, and the gold and all that stuff they were supposed to have hidden and all those things. I was watching one of those history channels where they were actually getting connected to all of those different pieces and parts. So it was an interesting show.
Well, and then there's also stories about the Catholic Church stole a lot of stuff, and that's how they started their own wealth. And there's all kinds of things. And you talk about conspiracy theories, but I just figured if I research it, I'll find out I'm a saint. And then then I would just have to leave everybody behind because I'm a saint.
Oh, there's so many. There's so many sentences in my head at this point.
Oh, I bet. I can read every one of them. And none of them are right. You're so wrong.
All right. I'm protected from it.
Oh, my God. All right. I'm protected. I got hagstone here. I'm protected.
Oh, my God. What have I got? I have...
What have I got? An STD?
I have an elephant. I have a glass elephant.
You have to have sex with it.
With an elephant?
No, I said you.
Okay, there's a delay here on what I'm hearing. Never. Okay, it's time for us to go. Correct? Yes, it is, Elizabeth. It's time for you to leave.
And I'm not even going to do the closing.
News.
We're not even spiritual today. I don't know what the hell we are today, but it is what it is.
It's not child friendly, so don't even go there.
I never put this as child friendly on YouTube.
No.
I always say this is for adults only.
Oh, good.
Yeah.
Yes.
All right. Do you have a show Sunday?
No, we have one tonight. It's Isaac Bradfield's new show. It's going to be called Tarot Theater, and it's going to be a lot of call-ins and participants to call in and stuff. So I'm going to be listening at 8:00.
Cool. I will be out of town, or I would call you with some question that would be profound, but you'll have to wait till next time.
Oh, I am just really upset.
She missed it. You missed what I did. I did sign language for you.
I'll see it later. Always a surprise.
Have a good week.
Yes.
All right.
And
What?
I like you a lot.
I like you a lot.
I tolerate you. I tolerate you.
Be careful.
All right.
Bye.
I won't go off. Oh, wait. There's
Hit the right button.